Keanu Reeves is a name that resonates deeply with fans across the globe, not just for his roles in iconic films like The Matrix and John Wick, but for the quiet strength and humanity he embodies. Despite the fame, fortune, and recognition he has achieved, his life has been marked by a series of profound losses that would break most people. From the loss of his father at the age of 3 to the death of his best friend River Phoenix and the tragic passing of his daughter, Keanu has weathered storms few could endure. And yet, at 60, he remains an enduring symbol of grace, kindness, and quiet strength. His life, filled with heartache, serves as a reminder that real heroism lies in how we face life's toughest challenges and how we choose to remain compassionate, even in the face of unimaginable grief. Early life, abandonment, and uncertainty. Keanu Charles Reeves was born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, during a time of political unrest. His name, which means cool breeze over the mountains in Hawaiian, was a reflection of his father's heritage. However, his father, Samuel Reeves, a geologist of Chinese-Hawaiian descent, walked out of Keanu's life when he was just 3 years old. Samuel's disappearance left a deep void, and Keanu saw him only once more when he was 13, only for the encounter to feel like meeting a stranger. With a father absent, Keanu's mother, Patricia Taylor, an English showgirl, raised him largely on her own, moving frequently across continents, from Sydney to New York, and eventually settling in Toronto. This transient lifestyle left Keanu feeling like home was always temporary, a suitcase, not a place. A childhood of struggle and dyslexia. Keanu's early years were not only marked by the absence of his father, but also by a series of personal struggles. Diagnosed with dyslexia, Keanu found it challenging to read and process letters. This made school a battleground, and he attended 4 different high schools in 5 years. Despite his academic struggles, Keanu found solace in sports and eventually developed a love for hockey, where he earned the nickname The Wall for his skills as a goalie. The sport became an escape, much like theater, which he later discovered. Through acting, Keanu found a world where he could escape his reality, a place where he could be anyone but himself. This shift marked the beginning of a new path, one that would lead him to Hollywood, but also to the painful lessons life had in store. The harsh realities of Hollywood. At 17, Keanu dropped out of school and moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting, armed with nothing but his ambition and hunger. The early years in Hollywood were brutal, filled with small jobs and auditions that led to few breaks. His first paycheck was a modest $3,000 for Youngblood in 1986, where he played a hockey goalie, a role that felt all too familiar. Keanu's life during these years was marked by loneliness and financial hardship. He slept on couches and lived off cheap sandwiches, all while questioning whether he had made a mistake by chasing a dream in a town that often felt indifferent to his struggles. But through these hardships, Keanu's resilience began to solidify, and his big break was just around the corner. The breakthrough, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. In 1986, Keanu starred in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, a film that became a cultural phenomenon. Playing Ted Theodore Logan, Keanu brought a sweetness and earnestness to the character that resonated deeply with audiences. The movie, a silly time-traveling comedy, should have been forgettable, but Keanu's charm and relatability made it unforgettable. The success of Bill and Ted earned him recognition, and doors in Hollywood began to open. However, the road to success was far from easy, and the physical and mental toll of acting, especially in action films, was only beginning. But Keanu's ability to connect with audiences and his willingness to be vulnerable on screen made him a beloved figure, one whose true story would soon unfold off-screen in ways that would touch hearts worldwide. The final blow: the death of Jennifer Syme. As if the loss of River and Ava wasn't enough, just 18 months after the death of their daughter, Jennifer Syme died in a car accident. On April 2, 2001, Jennifer crashed her Jeep into 3 parked cars. and the impact killed her instantly. Keanu was heartbroken once more. He had just spent the day with Jennifer, and he was left reeling from the suddenness of her death. He served as a pallbearer at her funeral, and she was buried next to Ava at Westwood Village Memorial Park. The combination of grief over River's death, the loss of Ava, and now Jennifer's passing left Keanu feeling as though life was a constant cycle of heartbreak. Yet through it all, Keanu continued to move forward, finding solace in acting, in work, and in moments of kindness. A shift in perspective, finding peace through giving. In the years following these tragedies, Keanu's outlook on life began to shift. He used his success not to accumulate wealth or possessions, but to give back. After The Matrix made him a multimillionaire, Keanu donated $31.5 million to leukemia research in honor of his sister Kim, who had battled the disease for a decade. He also created a private cancer foundation, choosing not to attach his name to it. Keanu's generosity extended beyond financial contributions. He became known for his simple acts of kindness, giving up his seat on the subway, buying lunch for homeless people, and donating large bonuses to his crew members. His actions were not performed for the cameras, but were sincere acts of goodwill. Keanu had learned that true wealth was not measured by material possessions, but by the ability to make a difference in others' lives. A new beginning. Love and companionship with Alexandra Grant. At 60, Keanu found peace and companionship with Alexandra Grant, an artist and his partner for over a decade. Their relationship, rooted in mutual respect and shared creativity, proved that love is not just about passion, but about understanding, healing, and support. Keanu and Alexandra have built a partnership not based on the fairy tale idea of completion, but on complementing each other as whole individuals. They share their lives quietly, living modestly, despite Keanu's vast fortune, choosing meaning and simplicity over extravagance. Together, they have created a life that speaks to the power of love, healing, and finding joy even after unimaginable loss. Keanu Reeves, a hero in the truest sense. Keanu Reeves is not just a Hollywood star, he is a true hero in every sense of the word. His life has been marked by unimaginable loss, yet he continues to live with kindness, humility, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Despite his fame, wealth, and success, Keanu remains a down-to-earth individual who values people over possessions. His legacy is not just in the roles he has played, but in the way he lives his life, with grace, compassion, and a deep understanding of the importance of love and human connection. Keanu Reeves proves that true strength is not about fighting villains, but about choosing compassion and kindness in a world that often seems to lack both. His life is a testament to the power of resilience, love, and the quiet heroism of surviving, not just living.